Late night munchies.
It's when the singers in the sky, I'm careful let you know. It's every morning that's a sky, I just keep on singing, keep on doing what I love inside. Cause if there's only this moment, no, I don't want to be looking back. Find out taking I regret, hey, on me. I don't want to be regretting a single day.
When I listen to your record, it's a very real roots records with live dubbing and everything. Yeah. That kind of roots music does not exist in Jamaica anymore. They don't have the technology. No. Obviously, you miss it. You want to bring back the foundation.
Yeah, you know, it's actually my backup lady, and it could be her, it could be anybody, Lotta. She said that, you know, just when we got the first copies of the album, I think, or maybe even when we only had the rough cuts, she said that I think this is what, you know, we as a combination, combining word for, I would love to say the world, but she said that this is what we've been waiting for, kind of, you know. It's a long time since a reggae album like this has been made. So, and I have to say, I hold myself quite modest because I wrote the songs, you know, I wrote the songs and so, but the people to interpret the chords and the melody, and I have to tell you, just like a small, you know, revelation of some kind, that the first couple of, you know, we call it rough vocals that I put down wasn't much to hang in a tree, you know, it really wasn't. Most of the music was put on, most of the instruments when I put on the final vocals, you know, so for them, everybody to just hear that in them, you know, in that music, in that song, and, you know, the chords. I am modest, you know. The musicians I have to give the most credit to for this, because they are, and myself, I'm amazed.
Just believe in the positive vibration. Peace and love, we're stepping in narration. When there's a time to sleep up and grab up, there's the song, you know we let you lay down. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we're in the peace and rain, yeah, yeah. Want you to share my love. Oh, we're not in the mountain of water, yeah. What you are doing, you're thirsty. What is ours is also yours. Mix up for kindness we got no store. So for room, for right and
I'm sorry, what's the question again? I had a line there, but you know, it just went.
It doesn't sound like a debut album.
Thank you. No, I would say that it's a big chunk about experience. I have been playing reggae for a long time, and I got introduced the other day as a man who's done a lot of sound system, and I really haven't. I only have a few sound system under my belt, but I have been for so long doing reggae music with band, you know, and I all started with Kenneth and Mang and everybody back in the days out in the south of Stockholm. And you know, we was hanging in that local all the time, and we was rehearsing all the time. We just playing. I mean, it was a lot of basically only covers for a few years or so, because nobody had been playing nothing. But nobody was schooled in instrument, you know. But yeah, man, long time.
Friday, you got harassed by the police for having dreads at a Friday night, basically.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I know, in many of the ways, I have to say that I'm quite the, you know, what can I say? We find ourselves in a country where, you know, these things are, you know, not only frowned upon, but, you know, they harass me and the people who look like me for specific reasons, you know. Not stating that they are true or not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a stereotype of why they are harassing us and keep on. And there was a particular, you know, event this last Friday now that happened, which really got me not surprised, more just gave me more meat on the bones. And it's a sad thing, but, you know, that's why, in a sense, I feel like many Rasta people are going around playing reggae music and singing about, you know, how things are working in the society, you know. And I feel like people maybe don't connect with nature and all our, you know, all the other, you know, creation, all the other aeration out there. Mm. Even if it's a salmon or a bear or a pine tree, you know, we all are in this. We really have the same force. Yeah. As a foundation. See, I know one that much of history, I say. If the secrets are sharing, you will see. If the road not to come, oh, you blessed by it, oh. Rastafari, Rastafari, I'm a bossy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, it's a long way to go. Anyway, and I'm calling on you. But we are doing that to you, and I'm feeling no kind of down. And that is why I say, that was a far right.
There's a new movie in Sweden called Snabba Cash, Fast Cash, translated, and you have one of your songs on it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, it's the third song on the album, third track. It's called "I've Got This Love." It's a ska song, you know, ska song. And well, basically, it's about a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, Mons Glaser, who, you know, I asked him a few weeks, maybe after I had the album coming home, if he had heard the thing, because I've had a few tracks up in here and there, you know. And so I hooked him up with a few, and he asked me, because he said, well, you know, friends of mine, and I actually know them also, I got to find out. They are setting down the music for the movie, and they need a reggae song, basically, a reggae kind of song for one of the scenes. And if it is okay, can I give them the album? I said, of course, you know, just pick your choose. You know?
Music, we're gonna go as one. Moving up to one night of time. With a room of something every night. Alright, flying the window. You know, shout aloud. Holding on as I'm going.